We're joined by Heath Terry this morning here at Post 9, Goldman Sachs internet analyst. It's good to have him back. Good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Facebook all-time high. Let's just tackle that first, right? I mean, is money funneling into some of these FANG names because they're less certain about, I don't know, banks or industrials or something else?
Yeah, look, I think you look at the way that these companies are growing relative to everything else in the economy, and it's hard not to want to put money into them. And especially when you're talking about some of those larger cap names like Facebook, like Alphabet. We're not talking about demanding valuations. You know, this is not what we've seen with sort of frothy internet before, where valuations kind of got out of hand. I don't think anybody would argue that's the case with the largest cap names. In the mid cap names, we are certainly starting to see some valuations that I think are causing some investors to wonder whether we've maybe hit a moment. But I don't think that's the case.
You're
with the
referring
large caps.
to the squeeze we've seen in some, say, social media names.
Yeah, not just social media, but I mean, you've seen it in names like Grubhub, you've seen it in names like Etsy, but certainly Twitter has been a major beneficiary of that as well.
You cover Amazon, and now the second deal we see, which is, this JD.com with Google, Walmart, Flipkart India, these guys really trying to stake claims overseas to slow down Amazon's expansion. What do you make of whether or not Amazon's kind of losing on international fronts?
Yeah. Well, I think China is obviously a unique market. Alibaba is just so incredibly dominant there that really anything below that level is deeply secondary. I mean, I think for Google to invest in JD the way that they have shows that they're interested in getting in that market, and it's a way for them to be there without their search engine being there, which is obviously important to them. But for Amazon, those are two markets: China that they've been investing in a long time, India that they're actually having some pretty meaningful success in, that are still relatively small when it comes to their entire international strategy, where they have a lot of traction globally.
But are you surprised that Google, in a sense, seems to be willing to come after Amazon a bit? And I think Amazon, conversely, also doing a lot of, they're selling plenty of search terms as well on their on the page.
Yeah, I mean, Google's done some things around the edges in e-commerce a lot before. They had Google Express Shopping. They obviously have their product listing ads that weigh heavily in e-commerce. What's interesting is seeing a U.S. company invest into China like this, because I don't think, we really haven't seen the Chinese companies like JD and Alibaba and even Tencent be as aggressive outside of their home market as we thought they would have been a few years ago. So seeing them take advantage of an opportunity to partner with somebody like Google on something outside of China is really interesting.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.